The car I was driving. The car that you're driving is your investment portfolio. Is your investment portfolio. Now, why is this so important? Because when you pay yourself, that money, you start buying what? Assets. When you buy assets, the assets start giving you what? Dividends and interest and capital gains. Now money is working for, that is the source of your passive income. That's the car that you're driving. So there's a time I had an accident. My car had an accident, not me. It's good to distinguish these things. My car had an accident. And a friend of mine was so gracious. So gracious. He gave me his brand new Porsche Cayenne to drive. For as long as I needed it. Who wants friends like those ones? I wasn't sure I wanted my car to come from the garage. The mechanic was against me by trying to repair the car faster. But I was enjoying the Porsche Cayenne. And there are a few things I learned. My car was a Prado, and here I have a Porsche Cayenne. The Porsche Cayenne, you can drive 180 kilometers per hour, and you press an emergency brake, and it stops here. You try that with a Prado, and you will see you stop there. You get? The Porsche Cayenne, you see 5 trucks. You know those 2 trucks I was overtaking? You see 5 trucks on the road, and you can see an oncoming truck, and there is a small space. When you come to your right-hand side, and you press that accelerator, it's like every other car stops. Suddenly, you will be right where the space is. And you don't have to really pray to God. You don't need to do the cross. So, it really showed me there are things I can do with the Porsche Cayenne that I can't do with my Prado. There are things the Prado can do and the Vitz cannot. But don't drive a Vitz like you're driving a, and don't drive a Prado like you're driving a Porsche Cayenne. Do you understand? So the portfolio, the size of your portfolio determines whether you're driving a Vitz or a Prado or a Porsche Cayenne. Those guys who have solid portfolios, when they need to overtake, the overtake is like everything else seizes. When an opportunity shows up in the market to buy a business, to buy something, to buy an amazing asset that is available, if there is a huge IPO that is available today, and it is closing today, those guys who have huge portfolios, Porsche Cayenne kind of portfolios, they will be the ones who will be at the forefront to take advantage of those opportunities. But the ones with the Vitz, at least they have a portfolio, right? Because they are the others who are just walking. They have no portfolio. If you have no portfolio, you're just doing what? You're walking, and you'll walk until you die. That's what Warren Buffett told us. So, what am I saying? If I was you in my 20s, I would start winning myself off active income and moving myself to passive income with my first salary. My first salary. I would pay myself as much as possible. If you still live at home, pause that decision to move. Don't buy the TVs, don't buy those big things. Those things will come when you have a Porsche Cayenne nicely. You know, make sure that you live You leave your parents' home when you're not working, when you have a VITS kind of portfolio at least. It is a principle. It's a fundamental principle. If you start observing these financial principles when you have the smallest salary, I'm telling you, by the time you're 30, by the time you're 35, you will be coming here not because you need to work for platinum, but because you love what you do. You love what you do. And that is called financial redemption. Because my aspiration for all of you is that it is not the truck that will retire you. It is you who will retire the. You understand? So my aim is to make sure that you retire as soon as possible so that you start enjoying your life and living your purpose every single day of your life. You understand? So, and my kind of retirement that I'm preaching to you here is not retirement to stop working. I believe God created us to work. If you stop to work, you die. You get? But the thing is that we should be working, doing the work that we were called to do, and the work that we love doing, and we can do it for free. The work I do, I can do it for free. It gives me so much satisfaction. It would give me so much pleasure, all of you. It actually gives me so much pleasure to speak to all of you because I'm planting this seed in you. And I know some of you, your lives will never be the same. And I know some years to come, you will be looking for me to tell me, do you know what you told me? I started doing it. My family, myself, my friends, you know, we are living on passive income, not active. We go to work because we love to work, not because we need to pay bills.